Hey beauties, so I am back after 3001 years. I had a baby, so I had to take some time off. Currently right now I am wearing a frontal from a company on Aliexpress. I'll put the details in the description box because I actually really like this frontal. I made this into a unit, so if anyone's interested in seeing how to make a unit like this, I can make a video on that as well. For today's video, pretty much I'm going to show you how I got my how I got my part to look like Scalp. I'm not going to discuss bleaching the knots, but if you do want to see a video on how I specifically bleach the knots for this frontal, you can comment that down below as well. But yes, I bleached the knots on this already, and I already did the method that I'm going to show you guys on this frontal. So for this video, you're going to need a makeup item of your choice. I choose to use BB cream because that's what I use on my face as opposed to foundation. And I also like my parts on my closures to look more like the uniform color on my face as opposed to my actual concealer color because it's a lot lighter obviously. So I choose to use my BB cream, but you can also use foundation, you can use a tinted moisturizer, and then you can of course use your concealer. But yeah, I choose to use BB cream. You're also going to need a makeup brush. So the one that I chose is really thin, like you can see from the side there, and that's just gonna help with precision for what I'm about to show you. I have a fine-tailed fine-tooth comb, which I'm going to use to part the closure and make sure all the hair is on its appropriate sides. I have a piece of plastic that I'm going to put the mixture on top of. I also have two of these silver duckbill clips or whatever, and that's just to hold the hair to its respective sides. And then last but not least, you're going to be using the GOT2B gel. So for this tutorial specifically, I believe you need the black one because it's clear. If you want to experiment and try the actual yellow one, you can. Personally, I'm not sure if that's going to work, but I've used the black one and that's what I'm going to recommend for this video. I'm going to use the wig that's currently on my head. What I'm going to do is create another part. I might do a middle part this time. So without further ado, keep watching and yeah. Okay, so you want to start by making your part. There's two ways you can do this. You can either make a part, or if you're working with a closure or a frontal that you want to do multiple parts on, you don't have to worry about making a part. You'll just apply the mixture to the complete lace area. If you are choosing to do the part method, just secure each side with those duckbill clip thingies. Next, you want to grab your piece of plastic or your container or whatever you choose, and you want to add your makeup item of choice. You just want to put a little bit, like look how small that is. You do not want to use too much color, and I'll show you why later on in the video. After that, you want to add a decent size of the GOT2B gel into the mixture, and you're just going to mix them together. If the color is not to your liking or the consistency or the amount is not enough, just continue adding whichever product you need to add. So here the color was not dark enough for me, so I added a little bit more of my BB cream. And now the color is exactly what I'm looking for. The darker color on the left hand side is what not to do. That is when I added too much BB cream. So you want it to look like the one on the right that is paler in color. Right now I'm just adding the mixture to the part that I created. You don't want to use too much because it can seep through the holes and then get into the hair, but you want to use just enough that it's going to fill the holes. And you can see it looks kind of similar to the other part on the other side, and that's exactly what I want. Okay, so at this point now you just let it dry. If you're really in a rush, you can use a blow dryer. If you do choose to use, I'm so out of breath. Oh my god, I just cannot. All I did was go upstairs and get the freaking blow dryer and I am out of breath. 1 second, please. Okay, so like I was saying before I became quickly winded, if you do choose to use the blow dryer, make sure you use it on the cool setting because it will not dry the glue properly. If you use the warm setting, the glue will still remain sticky and tacky, and that's not what we want. We want it to turn solid. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it just so I can have it done. Usually I still blow dry it because I'm impatient. So I like to start on the bottom side of the lace because that's where I applied the mixture primarily, and so it's on the highest possible setting, and don't forget to use cool. And then when that underside or whatever side you start on is dry, you want to flip it over and dry that side as well. Now at this point it was fully dry, but I looked at it and I can see some little holes, so I'm just going back in there and filling that in. Alright, so that's all you guys have to do. Super simple and easy in my opinion. I tried to put the wig on my head with the new part. Clearly, I did not do it straight. I mean, it's not that serious. I still filled it in. You guys can see. I didn't put my baby hairs properly. I didn't fix anything. It's still in a side part wig form, but you can see how the scalp looks. Like, it looks amazing. Like, I really wish I wasn't lazy and just, you know, fix the part for you guys, but it actually looks pretty good. It's just not in the center. But yeah, you get the point. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.